Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Soul Intuition and your collective tarot reading for the month of August. I've got your oracle cards shuffled and ready to go for you. Please do keep in mind that this is a general collective reading. Not every single message may resonate with you. Feel free to take what does, leave what does not here, because it could be a message for someone else. So, a little bit of a funny story while I was shuffling your cards. Sometimes this happens, sometimes it does not. I was tuning into the energy of the Pisces collective, and I know of a Pisces that it was very clear to me that one of their loved ones on the other side was coming through, and I was telling that loved one, like, I will deliver the message. And as I was saying that, I was shuffling my cards, and the ghost card came out, and I thought that was kind of funny. So I wanted to share that with you guys. For that particular Pisces, you know who you are, and I could feel a line for you. It was a maternal figure. All right, so into your tarot message, or I guess your channeled message, Pisces. There is this feeling of unknown with you at this time. Kind of like, it feels kind of, the message was that you could be working on a lot of different things, and they all feel quite different. It feels like you're wearing a bunch of different hats, and you could be kind of having to shift gears a lot from wearing one hat to the next. You could be trying to streamline that a little bit and creating more routine or stability. I just looked at my dog. For some of you, your animal is very significant in helping you to feel more grounded. But there is this general feeling of kind of unknown, or even perhaps curiosity around what is developing. Some of you I'm hearing recently started something new. Some of you I'm also hearing started seeing someone new. Take that how it resonates for you, Pisces. But I'm really drawn to these towers in this card, and it just feels like there's some challenge around all that you're trying to do at this time. And you're trying to figure out the best way forward. I'm hearing not just for you, but for everyone. I also did just feel like I had like some heaviness in my chest and congestion in my nose. So some of you could struggle with allergies, could have just been sick. There's definitely that kind of energy there. All right, let's see what came up for you in Oracle. Self-reflection. I do enjoy this card because it does feel kind of like you're looking through a portal to the other side. So some of you, there could be that significant energy with ghosts or connecting with your loved ones on the other side. I keep hearing like ghosts are good. So for those of you that have fear of that, message me and we could talk about it. Yeah, okay. That message is just being confirmed in the cards. All right, we have breathe. There is some emotional energy here, Pisces, of like a deep blue. So it feels like a lot of feelings could be coming up. Maybe you're reflecting on some past experiences that you're working through, and it feels like you're kind of almost coaching yourself to breathe through it. Some of you could be taking breathwork classes as well, or meditation classes, or like listening to YouTube videos. I just saw someone sitting in lotus, like plugging in headphones. Transformation is here with the butterfly. We also have freedom and delight. All three of these, two of them have birds, one of them has a butterfly. So winged creatures could be important. Spirit animals, symbols. Yes, okay. So for those of you that are connecting with this, as I was pulling these cards, that was when I connected with the loved one on the other side energy. It was a maternal figure, and I have the Queen of Pentacles, and I was thinking about this at the time I was drawing these cards. So there is that message for someone here that perhaps a maternal figure on the other side is sending you some signs, either butterflies or birds. Someone may have a bird bath that they see birds playing in. That is your ancestor sending you these signs. Or birds in a grassy field, maybe. Okay, got that. For those of you that are seeing birds in a grassy field, it's almost like bigger birds, bigger in size. Transformation, freedom, delight. There is this feeling. Okay, I'll pull the rest of the cards. We have fear. Oh, I'm sorry. That was anger. And then we have fear. And seek inspiration in unusual places. I do feel like at this time, Pisces, if you are holding any feelings of anger, resentment, or fear around something that you're moving through or something of an emotional nature, it's really important to, I do feel like for a large group of you, you have loved ones on the other side that are trying to support you. This seek guidance in unusual places is a very ethereal energy to me. It's basically saying to me, you can reach your loved ones or your ancestors by meditating, and they can deliver you messages to bring you those feelings of connection and nurture, love, and support that for a group of you could be missing out on. I do feel like if you have the ability to transmute this anger or fear or sadness, some of you, it could even be resentment that you're experiencing, there is a lot of freedom from that, liberation from that, as well as feelings of happiness, that you were able to transmute those heavier feelings. Okay. That maternal energy is coming back through is very important. And the reminder is like, you can connect with us through meditation and just keep breathing. Okay. When I say us, I didn't necessarily intend to say that. It's interesting. It feels like almost like I'm connecting to like a group of maternal figures that have arrived for the Pisces collective that are connected to you. All right. So let's see what's going on in your tarot message. And if this message resonated with you, I would love to hear how it did. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you, great archangels, for these messages for my Pisces collective. What do they need to hear, know, or see for their best and highest good? Messages of love, light, and clarity. Just keep breathing. It's almost like I think Finding Nemo and Dory is singing, just keep swimming. I keep hearing that, but like, just keep breathing, just keep breathing. So maybe you need to develop a mantra, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 2 more, got it. What do they need to hear, know, or see? We're doing a Celtic cross. It's funny, I have this cardboard paper cut. Those are the worst. If you know, you know. I'm sorry. But I have it on the bottom of my finger, and I only just now felt it while I was shuffling. This is the 4th collective I've recorded today. And I was just feeling like, ow, as I was shuffling these cards. And I feel like that's very indicative to whatever Pisces is going through right now, where you're just like, ow. Could be moving through something challenging. So we have the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups. So that's your energy as a water sign. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, if that fits for your story. You could be walking away from, but it almost feels like walking through some emotional pain or turmoil that you've been carrying with you. Some of you, it could be related to a feeling of loss with this 10 of Pentacles. And yeah, it almost feels like with this 8 of Cups being in the forefront, kind of like no one understands what you're going through, or no one understands your story, is just the way it feels. And maybe that's why I was like, ow, this hurts, is because You could be walking through a painful point in your life at this time. It does feel like with this beautiful image in this Queen of Cups, like you could be looking for opportunities or ways to release this. And that's where that freedom energy comes in and that transformation, right? Okay. I don't know why I'm feeling called to do this. This is the beginning energy. We have the Knight of Swords coming out as the center card in this Celtic cross. This is moving forward. You could be wanting to move away from this feeling of having to walk away from or leaving something behind, or maybe even just feeling like alone in whatever you're going through. You could be moving towards it almost feels like you're moving towards an opportunity to let someone else understand you. But let's see. We've got the Star card. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Virgo here. This is big time energy around emotional and spiritual healing with the Star card and the High Priestess right here. It feels like what you're moving towards at this time is healing, releasing whatever has been keeping you in that Eight of Cups energy, feeling like you need to leave something behind. Or it also feels kind of like being alone. It feels like you kind of feel like no one else can understand what you're going through. I just had to get up to let my dog outside, and I got the message that you may need to move to get a different perspective. So, you know, maybe for some of you Pisces, this is literal. You need to literally move, change your location. For some of you, this could be changing homes. This could just be shifting your location. Like maybe if you go on walks, take a different route. If you normally do the same things every day, shift up your routine a bit. That will bring you a lot greater perspective on what you can shift to heal and be able to move beyond, where maybe for some of you, you've been stuck for some time. All right, what's in the recent past for Pisces? I just looked over at the Oracle and I saw this card here. Seek inspiration in unusual places. It's time to move. It's time to shift your perspective. Got the Tower card coming out in the recent past, and I believe that was the Four of Cups. Yeah. Fell onto the floor, the Nine of Wands. Something challenging, shocking, a breakdown could have happened in the recent past that you're still holding on to. It could have made you quite defensive, or feeling like, not defensive is not the right word. It could have made you feel like, this is the same energy that came up, and I may have verbalized it in the same way. It's almost like the feeling of no one understands but you. Whatever it was that you experienced, this tower, this breakdown or loss, for some of you it feels like, it almost feels like you're the only one that knows this experience. And I feel like it's left your vision a little bit clouded as far as how you want to move forward in your place within the world. Okay. Okay, no, I get it. I was like, upcoming or future. No, this is that energy I was talking about. It's left you with the Devil underneath, Four of Pentacles. It feels kind of like it's left you in this place of holding yourself back from, it feels like engaging in experiences with others. It's almost like even if you're still like out in the world and like doing all the things, you could be holding yourself back significantly from fully and authentically experiencing things with others. Okay, we've got the King of Cups in the upcoming near future and the Ten of Swords. There is this feeling of being able to emotionally overcome whatever it is that you've experienced the recent past. I do feel, yeah, and we've got the Queen of Cups here. So for those of you who are dealing with another person, or for those of you that maternal energy resonates for you, it does feel like whatever pain you've experienced, whatever ending you've experienced, you have the ability to gain wisdom about and overcome and become more emotionally centered. Some of you may benefit from getting a heart-shaped crystal and meditating with it in an effort to almost like ground your heart chakra. For those of you that are interested in heart chakra healing, please reach out to me. Heart chakra energy healing. Okay, what's in the above position for Pisces? Got the 10 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Cups here. So for those of you who have been in grief or experienced loss, it feels kind of like it's time to shift out of that. It could be time for you to invest in the things that you're passionate about or the things that excite you again. Yeah, it's time to shift into a new cycle. It's the same repeating message. Like for those of you who, some of you could be in the public eye, you could be, it feels like quite well respected in some area of work. And it feels like you've manifested a lot of success for yourself, for a group of you, financial success. And it feels like you could not be fully present in that how you want to be because of whatever it was that you experienced. 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Perhaps you're still just feeling a little bit wounded and not able to fully accept the gifts that the universe is bringing you, but quite specifically for those of you that are connected to a mother energy or a maternal energy on the other side, there could be some sort of a metaphysical gift that is being offered to you here by that ancestor or by that loved one. And it feels a little bit like perhaps like it almost feels like your grief or your challenge could be blocking that a little bit from achieving as much success as it could. All right, so the below position, we have the 7 of Wands and the 2 of Cups here. That's not the 7 of Wands, I'm sorry. That's the 4 of Swords. And the 4 of Wands right here. Is that what I said? No, I said the 7 of Wands. Okay, so in the below position, we have the 4 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. Some of you could be pulling back from significant relationships in your life, or taking some energetic space or a pause from those relationships, feeling like kind of like the energy of like, I need to take care of myself. The connections are still there. We got the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands on the upright, but it's just kind of like almost like back burner energy, if you will. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles came out, the 8 of Cups. It seems like you're focusing more on yourself. But there could be a relationship around you, Pisces, that may... Couple of things coming through. 8 of Cups. Someone may have a dynamic with a partnership where it's stagnated or distant at the moment. This feels like maybe like 35% of you is coming to me. It may feel stagnated or distant at the moment, and they may be coming back around. Like they may be going through their own individual thing as well as you. For some of you, you have a very close partnership, but it's almost like you're a little bit busy focusing on yourself. Both could also be true, Pisces. Take that if it resonates for you. All right, what's the challenge for Pisces? I just thought to myself, like, oh, I'm getting a headache. And it feels a little bit like you have, like I said, a lot on your plate at this time. And I mean, even here with this world card, or not world, Wheel of Fortune, she's standing on a bunch of like spinning plates. So it feels kind of like you have a lot of things happening at once. And that's your challenge is like, how do I pursue the things that I want, that I feel passionate about? All right. What's the likely outcome? No, not the likely outcome. The outside influence for Pisces. Or not likely influence. I'm getting all tongue tied. The outside influence. The Sun card. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo quite heavily. And the Judgment card. I believe that's your energy, actually, Pisces. 8 of Pentacles. Some of you could be working a lot on work. Some of you are dealing with a Leo who's also very work focused. And there's that 7 of Wands. So there is this energy in the likely influence. Why do I keep saying that? In the outside influence of it almost feels like inviting in some more joy in your partnerships, like letting loose a little bit, letting the constraints that you feel, maybe any defenses that you feel, go. And maybe the person that you're dealing with as well, like there needs to be more joy in this experience. Okay, what is the hopes and fears for Pisces? We've got the 3 of Pentacles and the page, the Knight of Wands, I'm sorry. Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so hopes and fears, there is this energy of wanting to build something new here, wanting to build something stable and wanting to work with others to do that. So I do feel like when you've been maybe in this little bit of isolated or solo or no one understands mode, the hope is that you're able to connect with others in a creative or exciting way. King of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. There's almost this feeling of like, I want to say like taking the seriousness out of it, if that makes sense, and inviting in this energy of play. Okay, what's the likely outcome for Pisces this August? Page of Pentacles and the Moon. I do feel like at this time, Pisces, you're in a phase of learning about yourself and learning what you can. It's almost like what illusion or fear you can shed that you've been holding on to related to whatever challenging experiences you've had that are coming up for you at this time. It feels like you're moving through a phase of like learning about yourself and how it is affecting you on a really deep level. And whatever is coming up now, I trust that it is to be seen, witnessed, and then released. Some of you, oh, my cards just fell out. Some of you may also be receiving an opportunity to have some sort of a new commitment or an evolution. Some of you could be receiving a new job offer. There's also with the Hierophant this energy of connecting with the universe and your spirit guides. Okay, so all my cards just fell all over the place. I see the 3 of Cups here, so that's also an energy of community and reunion. All right, let's see if I can get back into this. Collect all my cards here. It just flew everywhere. All right, what's Pisces' advice for this August? Oops. All right, Pisces, August. What do they need to know for their advice? Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So repeating eights could be significant for you, Pisces. And it mirrors the intuitive message that I was getting. And I see the Eight of Pentacles, or the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups right behind that Eight of Cups. Pisces, at this time, it's really important for you to get clear on what it is that you desire. I feel like for a period of time, you could have been disconnected from that. And maybe just in this kind of, it almost feels like with that beginning Eight of Pentacles energy, a state of stagnancy where you're not really moving from the place that you've been. Some of you could have been stuck in a state of shock or grief or whatever challenge what had been brought up for you. It feels like you could have been stuck there for some time. So by focusing on what you want to build for yourself, what you want to create with this Eight of Pentacles, what you want to learn about. Eight of Pentacles is an energy of focus and hard work. If you're focusing on that, what you desire, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, there's a new opportunity here for you that's really full in the heart and is putting you in a place of a lot more opportunities for loving yourself, supporting yourself, appreciating yourself is also coming through, and then experiencing that from others. Okay, Pisces, I will leave this here. This is your reading for the month of August. I trust that it resonated with you and found you, I'm hearing, at the right time. Please, if you feel inclined, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it, and it helps me out so much. And we'll see you next month, Pisces. Bye.